back in our day, you could have your phones out.
Yeah,
so you'd be like, you'd be like, instead of playing pocket pool, you're playing pocket texting.
I don't like that. I know what that is. I don't fucking like. You know what that is, Berg?
I have no clue.
Okay, what's the shape of a pool stick?
Oh my god.
Okay, I get it.
Wait, what do Luigi do?
That's the United Health CEO killer, dude.
Yeah, no. In case nobody, I'm saying it for the people that may not know.
You, Scott.
What
He's
do
like, "Are you a
buy?
furry Santa?" And I was like, "No." Just a
he said it that way with
yeah.
He so wanted you to say
flirting.
yes. No, what if Link was like, what if Link was just like, no, I'm not, but if you give me a few shots, you know, I can...
Don't you ever wake me from my beauty sleep, idiot boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Link. Welcome to a bunch of idiots podcast. We're back here with our holiday special. After holiday special. What's up, bro?
After holiday, yeah.
Holiday.
We're already a week past New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. It's crazy.
How are your holidays? Dang, what did you do? Berg stayed home.
I did nothing. Yeah.
You rated.
Nothing really either. Actually, just celebrated Christmas on Saturday.
What'd you do?
Saturday?
Yeah.
We just got with family, my immediate family. So it was my brother, his wife, 3 nephews, and then my 2 sisters and my parents. Well, and then my new brother-in-law too.
So why'd you celebrate so late?
People were sick on around Christmas Day, so people were just kind of like, we probably shouldn't get together just to be safe. So yeah, it was good. Ate like a fucking king. And I felt like a fat sloth.
How many people were at Christmas?
10 total. Dude, my nephews are fucking huge.
Really?
It's insane. So
how
the
fat
youngest, no. How dare you? There's a difference. Why did you assume?
I knew what you meant.
Dude, these San Diegans, Californians, wherever the fuck you guys are called, jumping to conclusions. No. They're big. They're big kids. Because my brother's like 6'4", his wife's like 6 foot.
Oh wow.
They're just big people.
How old are they?
And so my the oldest is in 8th grade, so that's what, 13, right? Or 14?
14.
13.
Plus
he's already like 6 foot.
Jesus.
He's fucking huge. Like, I'm pretty sure my eyes are at his chest.
In 8th grade, it's wild.
Yeah.
Dude.
And then this middle child is like probably like 5, I don't know, 5'9", 5'10", maybe, or not quite that tall, maybe like 5'6", but he's only like 12. And then the youngest is 7. He's already almost 5 foot at 7.
Dude, I was 5 foot freshman year of high school.
You're a late bloomer.
I was a late bloomer, dude. Speaking of wrestling,
We're
I was
not talking about my height, okay?
I was 5 foot, 125 pounds.
Scott's 5 foot at 35 years old. That's crazy.
Hey, 5'3.5", okay? If you're gonna insult me, do it properly.
But he has a 6'7" personality.
Yeah.
You
No,
have to. It's called compensating.
No, dude, freshman year I was like 5 foot, 125, and leaving I was 5'10", like 200 pounds.
So when did you have your growth spurt? Like sophomore year?
Sophomore, junior year. Yeah. I played football. I was obviously on the B team, right? There was an A team and a B team. A team was just like the guys who hit puberty first, and B team were the late bloomers. Like, I was just as tall as like most of the A teamers by senior year. Like, they just stopped growing and I just started growing. So
that's how it was for me. Whenever I was in 8th grade, I peaked at 5'6", still 5'6". I haven't grown since then.
Oh,
I
really?
think that was like,
Yeah.
I was like that
eighth
too.
grade. I was capped, bro.
You're like, I'm huge, bro.
Dude, I'm
And
so
then,
much bigger than everybody, and everyone's like, "Oh, dude, this guy's gonna be crazy." Once he like gets into high school, I'm like, "Yeah, I'm still 5'6", you know.
Yep. I was kind of like that too. I was like growing with everybody, and then I think it was like 7th or 6th grade. I was like already 5 foot, 5'3", and then I just stopped. I maybe
Yeah.
grew an inch all through high school.
really?
Yeah, and it was crazy because like the doctor before that for my older brother and my older sister, she was like spot on with everybody's height. So
Mhm.
my mom like trusted her. You know, she's like, "Oh, the way he's growing, he's gonna hit a growth spurt. You know, he's gonna be like 5'9", 5'10". And then it wasn't happening. Wasn't happening. So then junior year, I think I went to the doctor, and you know how you can get like a bone age of your hand
Yeah.
or
Sure.
something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
They basically take
Sure.
like an X-ray, and I guess what they look for is like in between your knuckles or joints. If there's like space between it, that means you still have room to grow. But basically, mine were like completely like closed, and they're just like, yeah, he's done growing.
Your
He
knuckle
maybe
and your
will
what?
grow. Something about like in your joints or something. I
I
don't
think
know.
it's most
Obviously,
prevalent in like your knees. I thought like your knees and elbows. It's like
they did it on
your
my hand.
your growth plates or whatever.
I have.
Yeah, yeah. At bone age of my, they took some. I don't know if it's an X-ray of my growth plate areas, and they're just like, yeah, they're shut. You're fucked.
Hmm.
So,
Hmm.
yep.
The only thing between my joints right now is arthritis. So yeah.
Dude, same. Nice.
Yeah, you got bad knees.
It's growing. It's growing.
I feel like Scott's has the best joints of us all, even though he's a dancer. So
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
He stays flexy,
Wrestling's
dude.
He does.
wrestling's been helping too.
Yeah,
So what's
true.
this? So what's this? Why are you cutting weight this week? You're not even wrestling.
So one of the kids who is the 120 pounder, I guess this past, I was like, you know, I didn't. So the tournament was like 2 hours away. So I was like, I'm not driving. You know, I like you guys, but I don't like it that much. You know, sorry, gas prices are kind of crazy. You know, and today I go, you know, how was Saturday? And then the kid just smiled. He's like, about that. And I was like, what? You didn't wrestle? He goes, no. I'm like, what happened? He's like, I didn't make weight. I'm like, what'd you weigh? He goes, I was so big, I didn't even get on the fucking scale. Like he just knew he was so fat.
Hmm.
And when I say fat, you know, like Berg, you know this,
Yeah,
honestly.
like 3-4 pounds over.
He was just over.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so
What was his weight? What was his weight class?
He's 120.
Oh, okay.
And like the day before the Friday last week, I asked him like, what do you weigh? And he's like, I'm like 5.5 over. And I was like, dude, you gotta like get your fucking weight down. You gotta get a weight. You like my take is this. I don't know about you, Berg. I don't know how you were. Did you really cut weight? Let me ask that.
Oh yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah, I hated it.
So we all did.
Yeah, that's
So the
that's why I
day-
quit. That's why I
The
quit.
day
halfway through.
before the meet, where would you like to be around for your weight?
About a pound under.
About right. If you could be
Yeah.
under, if anything, right on your fucking weight. If the very
Like
worst,
ideally, you want to be a pound under. That way, you can
Yeah.
wake up, have like a sip of water, and not just be
Yep.
completely dead. But yeah,
Yep.
you want to be like spot on, basically. And then
Yeah.
soon as you weigh in, you go and eat. You just pig out once you weigh in.
I could, yeah. If I picked out, I felt like shit my first match, but
Really?
yeah,
Nah,
basically.
not me, dude. I'd
Oh,
eat so
God,
much
yeah.
sugar, and I'd get like sausage and gravy, dude. I'd just chow it.
What was
down.
How do you
what was
know-
it? What was the time though in between your weight and your wrestling?
Only get like a couple hours.
Yeah, like 2-3 hours.
I never really
But-
had to
but
cut
anyways,
that much.
He was overweight, and so this week after practice, he weighed, and he's like 4 over, and I weighed like, I think I was weighing like 170. So I basically told him like, okay, here's the deal. Wednesday, because I won't be here Thursday, so I can't weigh myself with you. But Wednesday, let's, where do you want to be? And he's like, at the worst, like a pound over. I'm like, okay, so that's 4 pounds. So I'll cut the 4 pounds with you. Kind of deal. So like Wednesday, my goal is to be 166.
Nice.
Easy.
That's really nice.
It's
Mo-
it's more of a
motivation.
thing of like, yeah, well, it's just like get your fucking weight under control.
Right. Like if you
Like-
can do it, there's no excuse like, that he can't do it.
Yeah, and also because he didn't wrestle, so they had to forfeit that fucking weight. So that's
Right.
6 points. It's like
Is this high school?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So like, there's accountability there to your teammates too. Like if I had a kid at my around my weight miss weight and then we lost a meet because you didn't wrestle, I'd be pissed.
Mhm.
So I don't know. It's been really fun though. Definitely has brought out that competitive side in me again, which
Mhm.
is kind of scary.
So are you just
So
volunteering, or are you actually a
yeah.
coach? Oh, okay.
They call me coach, but like I'm purely volunteering. I
Oh,
show up
okay.
when I want to show up.
Is it just how'd you get into that? How'd you find out about that?
So one of the
A friend?
one of the guys in Des Moines who's also a breakdancer, he wrestled too.
Mhm.
So last year I remember him posting like pictures or like posts, on Instagram. And this year I got around to it and I texted him basically go, "Hey, how'd you get involved in this?" And he just basically said, "Hit up this person at this school." So then I emailed that guy and he just basically said, yeah, come through. Just lay down some guidelines, and
Yeah.
general stuff.
Yeah.
And that the rest was history. So I try to go as much as I can, but I'll probably go this weekend. I'll probably go. There is a JV wrestling tournament in this like city, so I'll probably try to go to that. Yeah.
So how many times? That's twice a week usually, and then if you go to a meet,
Every day.
you go
So this
every day.
like I will go. I mean, on a perfect week, I would go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday,
Hmm.
because their meet days are usually Thursday. Then you have that day, and then you have tournament Saturday.
Damn.
Yep.
You were hanging around the high school a lot, Scott.
We're not going there. No Diddy.
No,
No, did he? No, did he?
I mean, good for
Put a
you.
stop to that right now.
Good for you. You're allowed in your high school still. That's really nice. Yeah, so
I mean, hey, yeah, I'm
You
not in
make it-
jail, so that's a
no.
good thing. Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Like yeah, volunteering is something that I would like to
It,
do. I just don't like have time right now.
So is that the high school that you went to that you're volunteering
no,
at? It's just one
no,
that's like
it's a
close by.
It's a different high school.
yeah, just high school, and it's actually really close to where I live currently, so that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's not far and stuff.
Hmm.
But yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
So what time
How's
do
your?
they sorry, what time do they like start practice? Like right after class starts or
What,
at 10?
what in high school usually get out like 3:20, 3:30, right?
Mine was like 2:30. I got out at 2:30.
Oh, okay. These kids I think get out around like 3:30, so I don't know what they do before I get there because I get there around 4.
Yeah, they
But
probably get like 30-minute break in between get ready or whatever.
well, you get your maybe 10 minutes to get ready or something after school. So maybe you're in the room by 3:45, or they're doing some type of cardio. I don't know if they do cardio in the morning before practice or what, but yeah, usually they're already kind of rolling or warming up when I get there at 4.
Mhm.
But and then usually practice gets over like 5:45, 6 o'clock, just depends.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, because I was thinking like, what you get off of work
I
around
just go straight
4-ish,
there.
and then yeah, you just go straight there, and it's probably like you said, not far from your work. So does that make sense? I was just thinking like because for me, we'd get out at 2:30, then we'd have about like half an hour to do whatever we wanted to do, and then we'd start at like 3, and then we go from like 3 to 6 most days.
Mm,
So
yeah,
I was just thinking for you, like, oh, you must roll in pretty late, but I guess if their classes go for an hour longer, that makes sense.
yeah. So it's not bad.
What time did your school get out, Link and Cali?
Well, that depends.
Mm-hmm.
Usually we got out at 3, but senior year, I got out an hour before lunch.
Nice.
So I
Well,
went, I went for 0 period. So I went from 7 to 8, right? Which is just like it's basically instead of going from 8 to 12, right? You go 7 to 12.
Mm-hmm.
So I went 7 to 11, which is 4 classes, right? 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I took something called an ROP, which I don't even know what it stands for anymore. Um, something program, registered other program or something like that. And basically, it was like a class that you usually couldn't take in the high school. Like it would be like construction. So you'd like advanced woodworking, right? Like they
Mhm.
teach you like
Oh, okay.
I think we built like a shed or something over the course of like a trimester.
Yeah.
And I took first responder. So like right before EMT training, right?
Mhm.
That was an after school. So I did that, and then I did first responder, and then I did construction, and I think that was it. Then I was good. So I would get out at 11, and everyone else got out at 12, right? So I would
Mhm.
just hang out usually in a classroom waiting for all my friends to get off of school, and then we would get off and like do whatever. We'd fuck off and go play video games or go to the beach because we were right by
That's
the
sick.
beach. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
sick.
yeah,
Wait, really?
yeah,
Dang.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah.
See,
So
that's different for me because if kids were getting out early their senior year, it was because they were going to the community college, like driving there to go take a community college class.
mhm.
Now, obviously, some kids would say they're doing that and they would piss off and go, screwing around and skip class. But
Yeah, most
uh,
most seniors, unless you were taking like all the AP classes, most seniors were getting out by 1. I would say like half got at 1 and half got out at like noon usually. But
That's
like
crazy.
all the
yeah,
kids who were taking AP classes and trying to go to Ivy League, they were obviously there till 3 o'clock.
My
And then
public high school did like we had a thing called VOTEC where it would be like the community college type of thing, but they were forced to come back to school. So like a
ugh.
bus brought them there like midday, so they'd leave after lunch and come back like at 2:30 or whatever whenever we
I
get out.
did I did also start taking firefighting classes at the community college. And most of my high school teachers were like, go, absolutely leave. Like they saw my
Mhm.
transcript, they saw I was registered. Um, so usually I was leaving like, I think I was leaving at like 2 and had to drive like 30 minutes. And then my class was like at 3. And then it got out at like 5 or something. And I came home.
Hmm.
So
That's really cool.
there was, there
yeah,
was a
that's
lot of cool,
different.
there's a lot of cool things you could do. Um, I also skipped school a lot senior year. I never missed school, and then
Senioritis.
senior year, I'm like, why the fuck am I like this zero tardy, zero late bullshit, right? You know what I mean? So then I was like, Mom, I don't want to go to school. Write me a note, and she'd be like, if you fail senior year of high school, she's like, you're 18, you're out of my house. And I was like, okay. And that were the rule. That were the rules. So she would write me a note like once every few weeks,
Mhm.
and she's
Yeah.
like, but if you fail, you're out.
I just
Yeah.
imagine that conversation. She's like, if you fail, you're out of this house. You're like, okay, write the damn note, Mom.
Anyways.
Later, bitch.
Yeah.
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 No,
That's
no,
funny.
but like, yeah, no. My mom was really cool, and like, she honestly, did your parents check your report cards in high school? My
Oh
mom
yeah.
never. Really?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Really?
Every
Yeah.
time.
I think once so like once I think my mom stopped after like 8th grade. She's like, "All right, you're already taking geometry, which is like more math than I ever took." Like, like she's like, you're already like
Right.
people are like yeah, they're like, "Why don't you help your son with his math homework?" Mom was like, "I can't help my son with his math homework when he was 10 years old. I don't know that shit." It's just like, you know.
Yeah.
So, no, it was cool. We had a good relationship. Um, my mom was the type of parent who was like, you know, you better hope the cops find you before I do.
Mhm.
You're gonna be
Mhm.
begging the cops to take you to jail because you won't know what I'm gonna do to you when I find you. So, um, that was just kind of how it was.
Mhm.
But
I think
I
it's interesting that you say that coming back to the whole thing, like, hey, I don't feel like going.
mhm.
And then she kind of just said, hey, if you fail, like, you're out. I think like my parents were the opposite, or at least my mom. There was no option, which one could make the argument like, why would a parent let you do that as a kid? But at the same time, it's like you're an adult.
Mm.
really at the end of the day. You're 17 years old. You can make that decision.
I
So I think it's not necessarily a bad thing to do that as an option because it's teaching the kid like you have to make choices,
well,
good or bad.
I was like a turn lock or what do they call them, a latchkey kid. Like I think it's called a latchkey.
Latchkey.
A latchkey kid is a child
That's
who's
key.
yeah, latchkey kid is a child who is left at home without adult supervision. I mean, mom was a single parent, so she's like, don't
Yeah.
open the door for anybody. I gotta go to my second job, you know. So it's like
Mhm.
I'm like 9 years old, home alone. You know what I mean? But and like I'm kind of exaggerating. My mom like we always played outside, right? So like she made friends with the other moms and dads in the neighborhood. So like I could just go to their house. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But my mom worked like she'd work her day job and then she'd go work as a waitress right at night to make extra money. So like I was like on my own for a long fucking time. Like as soon as I could ride a bike, like dude, my mom would have been in jail for life. Like for like
I was gonna
these
say
days,
You can't
I
do that anymore.
yeah.
I
Can you not do that anymore?
I mean like how do you survive? Like most people then some people just take their kids to work. You know what I mean? Like but my mom couldn't do that. Dude, I biked like
Do
it was like a 30-40 minute bike ride to school. Like
I was about to ask, do kids even like do go out? Like, I shouldn't say it like that. Kids go outside clearly, but do they go outside in the terms of like as we were 90s kids, you know? Were
I
kids going or do kids go out and play like they used to?
I think they
so
do.
it depends on where they live. Like in my suburb area, it is nice to hear like kids playing and stuff like that. And we're by a park and they play, right? And all that stuff. But I think just like kids just have phones. It's interesting hearing like people my age have kids. I'm like, how are you gonna handle the phone thing? You know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, dude, I was in the store the other day. This lady was pushing her baby in the carriage, right? Maybe the kid was like 3-4 years old, right? Like
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
almost it's almost time. In the baby carriage, there was like a hookup for an iPad. And the kid's laying in the carriage and the iPad is like right here playing like a movie or something.
As if they're in like a van, like
Yeah.
on a road trip.
Yeah, and I'm just like I'm
That
like
kid's gonna be a fucking zombie.
yeah, and
I'm
I'm just like,
sorry.
eh. Most of the parents I know, like now, they're like, we limit the phone. Like for me, it's crazy because like I'm like, I like technology, but like I didn't have a smartphone until iPhone 4. Like I was in grad school and I was like, I was getting the remember like the SIM cards? Barry doesn't remember this, but remember the SIM cards?
He goes, what's a SIM card?
I
What
know
the
what the
fuck is
fuck a
that?
SIM card
Yeah,
is.
you know what I'm talking about, Scott, though.
Y-
Like,
I
Yeah,
know.
those little cards you
know
had to
too.
push
so like
into the
so back
phone.
in the day, you could just walk into Best Buy or Circuit City, rest in peace, Circuit City, and like buy a new
Yeah.
phone and not talk to anyone. You're like, I would like this $20 phone, please. You would take the SIM card out, put it in, boom, instantly have a new
Boom.
phone. And like
Mhm.
those phones lasted like days.
Ever. Yeah.
I mean, not the Nokia phones are like cockroaches. Like it's like a war. Like who's gonna
Mhm.
survive
Yeah.
longer, cockroaches or Nokia phones? But like um, yeah, in grad school, I just had like two of those revolving. Like it was just like, oh, that one's dead. Put it in here. You know what I mean? Like I can go.
Mhm.
Well,
So
what
like,
age did you get like your first phone?
so I got my phone pretty early. I got because my mom was a single mom, so I got my first phone when I was 14
Mm-hmm.
because it
So
was
that was
like
what
that
year
was
was that?
90s. No, I'm just it was one of those brick ones. Mom, no, it was 2004. 2004.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
that
Okay. So we got our first phones around the same time, but I was a little bit older. I think I got my first phone like 2006. I was like a sophomore, junior in high school.
it it was really important
So.
because like if my mom had to stay late at work, you
Mm-hmm.
know, or
Yeah.
my mom dropped me off. I remember this. My mom, my mom wanted to be like pick me up from school, like when I was 14. So she would drop me off at school at like 6:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. And the
Yeah.
library opened at 7. So I'm fucking out there. I'm like, ah, fuck. I mean, and I'm cold and like, you know, Scott and Berg are like, "Fuck you, cold," but it's cold for me in California.
What time? What temp are we talking
It's
here?
gotta be like 50s or something. Yeah,
Yeah, it's real cold out, man. It's so cold right now.
Berg, what's the temp, real quick?
Like 20s. It's like low 20s.
20s.
Yeah. But it was just me waiting outside the library and the Mormons. Because the Mormons went to missionary school at like 5 in the morning.
Really early.
Yeah. And then they would come to the library. So I was just like,
Yeah,
me and
that's
the
funny.
Mormons hanging out. You know?
Yeah.
That's funny.
But yeah, it was good. What about you, Bert? When did you get your phone? How old were you?
It was whenever I would start playing sports after school.
Mhm.
So like they wouldn't immediately pick me up, which I think I was like
Grade school, probably,
fifth
right?
grade. Fifth grade.
Yeah.
So how old are you in fifth grade?
Jesus.
Like 10, 11?
10?
Yeah.
12th
That's
grade,
so
you're
weird.
18. So that's 6 plus 6. So what'd you say?
12.
5th grade? Yeah, you're 11, 12.
Yeah. So yeah, as
But
soon
was
as
it a
like
smartphone? But was it a smartphone?
Yeah, was it a smartphone or like a flip phone?
I can't remember what mine was. I know the first phone I remember having, it might have been one of those flip phones where you could like slide it up and then the keyboard would be like on the
The
bottom.
sidekick?
Sidekick?
Yeah, I'd have a
Dude, my
sidekick,
buddy.
yeah.
Oh,
One of my buddies had a,
this out,
Yeah.
my buddy had a sidekick. He thought he's like
dude.
Mhm.
like
Those were
all of
fucking
that.
sick, though.
So I had that very briefly, and then I think I went straight to an Android. So I
Interesting.
didn't get an
Dude.
iPhone until
Blackberries?
I was in high school.
Okay.
You know what dude? Bring back that physical keys. Like I don't know. There's something weird about that pushing of the buttons.
Yeah.
Dude,
Actually,
Do you remember
I loved
T9?
it.
Do you remember T9, Scott? Dude, I was a T9 master. I could.
Were-
People are like, I was like,
were you like doing this in your pocket? Like, cause you know,
Yeah,
back in
yeah.
our day, you couldn't have your phones out.
yeah,
So you'd be like you'd be like, instead of playing pocket pool, you're playing pocket texting.
I don't like that. I know what that is. I don't fucking like. Do you know what that is, Berg?
I have no clue.
Okay, what's the shape of a pool stick?
Oh my god.
Okay,
I get it.
Anyways, so you're
I
pocket texting.
okay.
Because you would memorize T9, and I would remember just texting in my pocket.
Dude, people were amazed. They were like, "What the heck?" And I'm just like, "Full thing."
Do you remember?
Because it's basic. T9 is basically predictive texting. Like when you start
Yeah.
typing and it predicts
Yeah.
what you're gonna. That's just T9.
Mhm.
T9 was the shit. Bring it back.
Dude, and like that was like it's so funny because like Scott and I are from where they didn't have unlimited, so you're like, "Fuck, you can't
was about
text
to ask you about
anymore."
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
I had that
roll,
too.
Dude.
and then rollover minutes. You're like, I got so many rollover minutes.
So,
You know,
Oh, there was some days where my mom would flip fucking shit on my older sister. She'd be like, "Julie, fucking me out there. What the hell's this?" She would send like the bill would be over hundreds of dollars
Oh
because
my
she just
God.
over texted.
Yeah.
They charge you up the wazoo. So like curious about that. When you got a phone, Bird, you got unlimited texting, right?
No.
You
I
didn't.
had
Okay.
minutes. Yeah, I had minutes.
Okay, interesting.
I remember having to go to Walmart and buy like the green
cards?
cards. Yeah, for minutes.
well the
Dude.
big thing was when data came out, and they were giving people unlimited data, and then like there's
People were
still
going
people
ape
that have
shit.
well, people still have it. People still have it in their contract. There are some legacy accounts that have unlimited data. They could just
And they're not gonna get out of that, of course. Why
they
would you?
can't. No. So
But yeah, times have changed, man.
yeah, I don't know.
Man, the BlackBerry. I remember my dad having a BlackBerry, and I would always just steal his phone. I think I was the OG. You got games on your phone, kid, because I would literally grab his BlackBerry and play Brick Breaker.
Snake,
Oh.
Brick Breaker. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it had the ball on it.
I
Yep.
Yeah.
Blackberries
Yeah,
are shit.
I don't know what I think honestly, if I had a kid, I would just give him a non-smartphone.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
Well, they
like-
don't need a smartphone.
Yeah. They don't need it.
They really don't.
Yeah.
I think in
But
high school. I think in high school. at
High
least.
school, yeah. maybe junior high, but at the same
It
time,
depends.
that's a crazy time for a kid.
Yeah.
I
And,
think
like-
if like I was in my
Like, I
situation,
don't-
I would definitely like need my kid to have a phone, especially because like I'm out working, he needs picked up, like he doesn't know like maybe something will happen like with sports and
Yeah.
stuff. And
I think the big thing for me is like the non-real life stuff. Like it's just social media poison. Like I don't know if you remember this. Like Scott and like Barry, you probably saw it too, where like Instagram first came out and people are like, oh my God, those people are having such a good time and like my life sucks and blah, blah, blah. And you're like,
I mean,
it's
that
not,
still happens.
it's not real. It's not real. That person took a filtered photo of something for 1 second and then
Yep.
now they're
What do you
just sitting on
mean?
they're just sitting on the couch forever. Like
What do you mean? That girl's abs looks like that 24/7. What are you talking about?
it's just
That
like
butt is real.
yeah, it's just
That guy's arms is real.
it's just poison.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
and with
The,
kids,
Ro-
it's
the
so
Rock's
impressionable.
not on steroids. He's 100%.
Yeah, he's
not
he's
on
natty.
steroids.
He's all natty,
he's
dude.
natty.
he's gotten bigger.
Anybody that buys that, you're a fucking idiot.
Is that
John,
is that a
John
thing?
Cena's
Is that a
natty,
thing?
dude.
Is that a
yeah,
thing?
that's a real thing.
The
Everyone's
Rock
like,
has
John
claimed-
Cena's natty, The Rock's
He
natty. but
comes
they're
out
not.
and legit
No.
claims he's natty, and
Huh.
he's stuck with it.
That's like the big thing though in the workout
Interesting.
world is
But it's just like any person with any idea of fitness would be like, how is it you look better and younger when you're almost double the age from when you first started your wrestling
Dude,
wrestling
that
career?
Yeah, you ever
Fast
see
and the
those
Furious?
pictures?
He
of,
got
like,
huge, bro.
Like
When
that
he- when he's-
doesn't happen.
the side by side comparisons on those are crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was gnarly seeing him in Fast. I remember when he came out and I was like, bro,
Right? It's
Yeah.
jacked.
yeah. It's too,
Anyone
too-
would look at that guy and be like, that's not a natural guy. That's not. Anyways. He looks great though. I'm jealous.
He does.
I'd like to have that body, but yeah.
Wait, how old is he?
He's gotta be in his 40s.
I think he's older than that. 52.
Yeah. So
He's
okay.
52 years old.
So this is him at 52. Look up a photo of him like when he first started his like pro
Looks like
wrestling
a turtle
career.
in that
you
picture.
got to do like through the years. Hold on.
You look like a
Yeah.
turtle.
There you go.
See, like, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? Like, he looks great in the left, but look at him now.
Yeah. He got
Like,
broad
obviously-
shoulders. God damn.
Obviously, he's aged a little bit, right? But it's
Uh-huh.
like he hasn't aged hardly at all. That's
I
not.
feel like this one right
natural.
here in the black tee is like his best. Like he looks good there.
He's like very cut in that picture.
Yeah.
God damn.
Look at
he's
that. Look at
huge.
that. Wait, that's not
Yeah.
real. That can't
No,
be real.
that I don't think that's real.
Yeah, more like this. There we go. That's a good one. He's
But
even big.
yeah, like some of his early wrestling photos, like, yeah, he's
Oh,
a
here you
big
go.
guy.
Here you go. There you go.
Yeah, but he's just a big guy there, right? He's just a big
Yeah.
guy. He might have been starting steroids there. I don't know, but in his head too. Look at his head.
Well, wasn't he playing like football in college? Like he was already a big guy. or
Yeah,
something.
Oh
he
yeah, he was
was.
super athletic.
Wait, wasn't his dad? Oh yeah, his dad was a wrestler. Right,
Yeah.
his dad was a wrestler. Dude, look at
Is
that.
this-
That one right there. I remember this is like when he was
Oh,
really
no way. Is that real?
Yeah. That was when he was just that was when the Fast and the Furious movie came out.
No way. He's huge.
Yeah, he's come down a bit, but he's insane in Fast and the Furious. That first one that came out, like this one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
God
Yeah.
dang.
Yeah,
His head looks like a fucking bowling ball.
he looks good though.
I don't. Yeah, I know, but that's not natural. Like, I'm sorry,
Oh my god.
dude. Like, other people that really come to mind too, or the two that come to mind the most to me is Mark McGuire and Barry Bonds and Sammy Sosa. Like, if you look up their early, like their first
Oh,
when they
yeah,
get into the
yeah.
league, and then look at them when they're on the horse tranquilizer fucking steroids, it's insane.
Yeah, I think this is when he was on it or whatever. Yeah, aren't they like this is
So this is look up him like his rookie year or something like that. Mark McGuire rookie year.
Mhm.
Like he's still a big guy, but he's just a regular looking
Wait, is this him?
big. Yeah.
Whoa.
And then his
Alright.
head just gets double the size all of a sudden.
Yeah,
It's the
that's
same
actually
thing with Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds was just the big dude. Like, look at his head.
Yeah.
That's insane. So we just took one person that actually got caught for steroids, right? Mark McGuire, clearly
yeah.
using steroids. And you look at The Rock, The Rock, it's the same type of ordeal. How can
Mhm.
anyone say that guy is natural? It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, more power to him. He makes more money than me. I can't hit on the guy.
I love like the BMI stuff because he's like I think The Rock's BMI is like 38, which makes him like fat, right?
Oh yeah,
The
he's
body mass
not in the-
index.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
I
You know-
mean, I'm the same way. My
I get-
BMI says I'm supposed to be 125. I will never get to 125.
I just want to talk. The body mass index thing, by the way, is so dumb. It was made up by who was it? It's not even a health person. It was
Really?
yeah.
This
It's
is-
just
Oh,
it's
this
just
is
it's
interesting.
an astronomer, mathematician, statistician, and sociologist. Yeah, he created the BMI. He has nothing to do with medicine at all. He just created a
Well,
mathematical.
where did it come from? Like what
Oh, this
how
one says
high
it
was he?
Oh, he built upon. Okay. He built upon it. Officially coined the term body evidence for its usage was 97, in which he analyzed 12 samples of 77,000 healthy men. Okay, so 1972, and he built upon this guy's work.
Hmm.
So
Oh, somebody else built upon his work.
yeah. Okay.
Why do we let's be honest. Why do we even still use body mass index?
It's an easy, just like you're
It's a
unhealthy.
rough calculation, you know.
Yeah, but it
for
doesn't
the
take
average like human being.
right. But like, I mean, I'm built like a fucking gorilla, right? So it's like I'm never gonna win, never. Like, like they're always like, well, you know.
Yeah,
It's
at
like-
my fittest, whatever, I was like, I think I was only 8% body fat. No, it is 8% body fat. It still counted me as like obese. I was like
Mhm.
180.
which actually, yeah.
I mean, I'm obese now. Don't get me wrong, but
You're fine.
before.
You're cute.
I'm still considered obese
fluffy.
right now.
I'm fluffy.
Because what is obese? Is it 20%, 25% body fat or above? Or is it 30% or above?
Ranges. There you go. 30 or greater is obesity. I'm 30 or greater. 30
But not body mass index. I'm talking body fat percentage.
I don't know. Let me
What's
see.
considered obese?
Body fat percentage regions. I don't know. What was that? I don't know. Body fat percentage chart. There we go. There you go.
Yep.
Can I expand this?
Yeah, I remember this scale. This scale was so.
There you go. Obesity is greater than 25%.
Yeah, I'm considered obese still. I'm over 25%, but I'm right around 25% right now, probably.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But even like with the body
Acceptable.
mass, yeah,
I
at
like
the
that.
body with the body mass index, like again, I have just like one of those simple scales, but it sends those little like electrical pulses up your feet.
Mhm.
But it says like my
Wait, what is it?
fat-free body weight's like 125.
Body
yeah,
mass
what's the
scale?
mass to this like the mass to height? Like what is
Oh, dude, I should get one of these.
So I have the
What-
Renfo scale. RENFPHO.
Renfo?
Not an ad, by the way, but
Renfo.
is that right there? Renfo.
Yeah, just a simple like smart. Yeah. So what it
so
does
have
is
you done a real one and compared the two? Like it
well, I haven't gone to like what are those good ones you can do? There's like a full body scan. Oh my god. I forget what it's called.
this method involves weighing the individual submerged in water. The difference between the underwater and on-land weight is used to calculate body fat percentage. Dude, we just need to put a fucking scale in a pool and weigh ourselves. Same shit.
DEXA. That's the one I was thinking of. The DEXA scans.
That's also dual imagery, X-ray.
They're fucking expensive though.
Absorptiometry. Oh my god, that's hard to say.
That's crazy.
I want a bod pod. Can we get a bod pod?
Pod. Air displacement?
Yeah, when an individual sits in a steel
Dude,
chamber.
that's the thing though with some of those things, like they're so expensive to get done.
Mhm.
It's expensive to keep your health, like
It is,
really in
bro.
check.
How much is it to get your body fat tested?
You know what I find really odd too? In my humble opinion,
$300 for a DEXA. Damn, you're rich, Scott.
I never said I got it. I was just thinking about it.
Oh, maybe. Oh, let's do it. Should we go together? Should
I'm
I?
going with your-
Should I fly out?
You're gonna stare at my feet, probably, weirdo.
Check his feet. Check his feet.
Ew. No, like
Yeah.
here's my opinion about that though. Why is it that
About your feet?
no?
Yeah.
We're back to the body fat conversation here. Keep up. Come on, class.
Okay.
All right. Anyways,
Jingle jingle.
What?
my humble opinion on that though is a body fat test should just be free, included on a preventative test for your yearly preventative test when you go get a physical.
It may be. We don't know. There's a lot
I've-
of things that are going to be decided this year, thanks to
Llama?
Luigi. Thanks to Luigi.
Oh,
Jesus.
wait. What did Luigi do?
That's the United Health CEO killer, dude.
Yeah. No. In case nobody, I'm
Dude,
saying
you-
it for the
I'm
people
not
that
playing
may
poker
not
with
know.
you, Scott. You looked so like you were there. I was like,
If you know, you know. If you know Luigi, you know Luigi.
I was saying it for the people. Maybe they don't know. Maybe there's people watching that aren't from America.
That's true. That's true. But I think it's a shot heard around the world. To be honest,
So like, why do you think him
Isn't that
killing
what
that
started the
dude
Civil
would
War?
change anything?
What?
shot heard around the
What?
world.
Killing a E CEO?
Opening shot of the Battle of Lexington Concord. Oh, there we go. Mark's.
Ah.
It was the Revolutionary World. The shot heard around the world. See there? That's a little history for you. I didn't know what it was about, but wait, what did you say, Scott? Sorry, what? Jingle jingle.
Why do you? Why?
jingle.
Jingle, jingle. What is that from? I don't know that reference.
Whenever when Link would get distracted for a while, I'd go jingle jingle, pay attention, and it was a TikTok that I sent him one time. It's just like people with
Oh.
ADHD.
Oh,
Whenever
so
they
you-
get distracted, you go jingle jingle, and you jingle keys in front of them, and they focus on the keys.
It's a noise.
and- yeah,
Oh, so
like,
he treated
yeah.
him like he treated you like a dog.
yeah, it's
Like
Pavlov.
yeah.
Pavlov's.
Yeah. I mean, for those of you that don't know, ADHD, that's me. Comes in all shapes and sizes, but I did take medication for like 7 years when I was a kid, Ritalin. So I think that I only think they give what I take. I mean, I know they give out Ritalin, but I think some of the others, there was probably other stuff mixed in there back then in the 90s. So,
Jingle jingle.
so what? So
Some Coke. Coca-Cola.
cocaina? No, I don't know. So I mean, it's just amphetamine basically. So
Yeah.
legal speed.
Yeah.
So
It's so
Oh,
hard to get any like
interesting.
type of pharmaceuticals now. It's crazy, and everything's so regulated. Like I know.
really,
Yeah, like for my parents at least, because
I don't know.
well, I actually learned this in school. Is the most common drug abused by people above the age of 60 are pharmaceuticals or
Okay.
prescription drugs, whatever.
Yeah.
So
Well,
probably the
for,
easiest
for
to get.
anybody to
It's
get anything
probably-
anymore,
when
it's
you
like
when
very,
you when you say abuse, what do you mean? Like they're
Like
addicted
they're
to 'em?
addicted?
yeah, like either they're addicted, they're like overusing them in a way, or
So let's-
using somebody else's prescription drugs, that type of way.
So I mean, like, why do you think they're addicted? Probably because the last 30 years they've been prescribed a shitload of drugs.
Oh yeah, for sure. But now it's for the people that need
So-
it. The people that need it now can't get it because of those people.
So
Yeah.
so who's to blame there? The healthcare system? The people taking the drugs?
Oh my
both?
god, the healthcare system, bro.
It's like an over.
That's so
I don't
shit.
know. Just overregulated.
That's one thing I definitely have had to kind of like not necessarily
think
fight
I-
with my doctor, but they're like, "Oh, we want to keep you on this." I'm like, "But it's getting better. Like, why?"
Yeah.
It's like take me off the shit so I
Well,
can
it's
figure it out.
okay. Well, that depends, right? Like if you're talking about like anti-depression and I forgot it's there's a term for them. Then they need to do it slowly, right, and ramp you off. Um, with other things, yeah, like you can take you off.
Rip the fucking band-aid off.
That's exactly what you should not do with antidepressants. Okay, listen, here's the deal, right? Like, there's nothing wrong. Like, I've taken
Talking about
antidepressants.
antipsychotics.
It-
Is that what you're thinking? Or-
No, I forgot what they are. It's like there's another term.
Antidepressant like fluoxetine.
SSRIs, that's what they call them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Selective
SSRIs,
serotonin
okay.
reuptake inhibitors.
Yeah.
But I think
I
like
mean, I've recently been on them, and I just got off.
here's the thing, right? Like everyone goes through changes, right? Like your body is constantly changing. That's why some people get cancer, right? There's all these mutations happening. Some of those mutations can happen in your brain, right? Like, and then you just have a chemical imbalance, and it may have it for the rest of your life where you just need
Yeah.
to regulate these things. So it's like there's nothing wrong with antidepressants. Like I'm a big proponent of them, right? Like if you have trouble producing or regulating your insulin, then you can take insulin shots and stuff like that, right? And to help out with diabetes and stuff like that, right? It's just a drug that you are not producing correctly or managing correctly. And same thing can happen, like I think with like serotonin and stuff like that. Like, and I
Yeah.
think like it's gotten better now where it's like, but we get weird about it, right? We're like, oh, it's my brain. Nothing's wrong with my brain. You know what I mean? But it's
Yeah.
like, we're all a little kooky,
It's all chemicals.
I'm not kooky.
You are the kookiest, Scott. You're
What
off
you
your
talking
rocker.
He's like, what are you talking about? Now that he's on camera, he's all tame and stuff. Off camera,
just kidding.
Yeah, he's
yeah, he's screaming. He's,
I wasn't even. No, I wasn't that crazy at TwitchCon, was I? Oh, actually, wait. I did get pretty drunk that one day.
I don't
Never
know.
mind.
I don't know. I've noticed, since you've been on your meds, that your room's been a lot cleaner when we film these things. So it's doing something.
Oh, all I did was see that hump there.
He just threw the blanket over top.
I just had some clothes like laying around from like the other day. So
I want to hear this drunk Scott at TwitchCon. You can't just brush over that.
I was just really drunk and dancing, dude.
Okay.
We had a good time. Scott was wearing like a Hawkeyes. He only dresses in Hawkeye. I thought he was part of the team, honestly, when I picked him up from the airport. I was
He's a
like,
coach.
man, he was a Hawkeye.
Well, yeah, because it was Saturday. Iowa was playing that day, so I was
Yeah.
drunkenly watching the game while we were walking down to the area.
We were walking downtown San Diego, and Scott's wearing the Hawkeyes thing, and some guy goes, "Fuck the Hawkeyes" or whatever. Some random.
No, I thought it was the Buckeyes. I thought it was to
Ash.
towards Ash about
I
the
don't know.
Buckeyes.
Maybe I don't know.
He
maybe
might
it
have
was.
said fuck.
Yeah.
I just remember the really drunk dude in the hotel or some shit. Remember
the
I
old
came
guy.
out? Yeah.
We're in the bathroom. We come out of the bathroom, and what does he say?
I don't even remember.
And he was like,
it was
"Hawkeyes, yeah!" He grabs Scott. He's like, "Woo!"
yeah. He's like, I think maybe he did like the IOW. He did the IOWA chant or something.
Yeah. Just like,
That's
This is
nice.
wild.
it was funny. It was a hoot.
San Diego's cool.
Yeah,
I just don't like hearing people bitch that it's cold there.
it's freezing.
What do you mean?
What is the temp there actually?
It was warm, dude. It's supposed to be 80 on Wednesday.
Jeez.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
Christ, dude.
Yeah.
No,
San
it's
Diego's
not.
temperature. Yeah, it is, bro.
It's 59 there.
It was
Yeah.
a high of 72 today.
72
for them.
today. I don't know. Some people told me 80. I mean, dude, inland though is bad. Like,
Don't say it's don't.
Yeah, Ramona, like East County is 83.
Okay, let's have a fun little exercise here. Look up Des Moines, Iowa temperatures now.
All right. There we go.
We're comparing
13.
Oh my god.
Hey, can
Dude,
we
that's so
look
cold.
up? Go to the Weather Channel. Actually, does let's see what it actually feels like.
Get out of here.
I'm
Wait, that's the hot. That's the low and the high. All right, ads, get out. I don't
trying
know.
to see where it shows because the
Yeah.
weather.com usually tells you like what it actually
Yeah.
like what it actually feels like.
Because how's the wind?
It's
6
not too
miles.
bad.
Oh,
Real feel 9 degrees.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The other so
That's crazy.
yesterday it was like 12 and it felt like -2.
Really?
Jesus.
And you know what's
Pretty
funny?
bad.
That day Walla gets online and have we haven't discussed Walla yet, have we?
No,
in
no,
here?
no, no, no. But he's just a mystery
Walla's a
man.
gaming buddy. Yeah, he's a mystery guy. He's a gaming buddy. Anyways, Walla gets on
Tall fella.
and
Tall
he
fella.
he's like, yeah, this morning was really cold. I'm like, how cold? He's like 40. I'm like, let me look up the temp at my place now. I'm like, bro, it's like 10 degrees here. Like, shut the fuck up.
Jesus.
Wow, it's colder
It's-
there than it is. I guess it is more
What is
north
it in
than West
Morgantown?
Virginia than West Virginia.
Yeah,
Is it
now
colder?
look up Morgantown. I bet it's what 20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
24.
fucking cold, dude. That's
Yeah.
fucking cold too.
Yeah, that's pretty cold.
How is it
It's
in
about-
like Toronto? Oh, it's not even that bad there. It's way colder for you. What about North Dakota? I don't know any. I don't know. 5.
Ooh.
Yeah.
God.
Wait, isn't St. Paul,
God.
Minnesota, something like
Yeah,
way
it's
up
just
there?
north. Yeah, it's like 4 hours north of Des Moines.
Oh,
It's
okay,
about the
okay.
same.
Interesting.
They just get so much more snow.
But
than
they're
everyone else.
they're by the Great Lakes or something, right? They're
Yeah,
closer to
yeah.
the Great
That's
Lakes.
the Great Lakes state. Yep.
I can't believe
What is
that big snow cloud missed you.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Well, the other day we did get snow, but like it's crazy how that weather just works sometimes because literally if you drive 20 minutes like east from like the downtown area, they got like 3 to 4 inches of snow.
Yeah.
Where I only got like an inch maybe.
hmm
It's just crazy how like
20, 30 minutes
that
is a far
much.
is a far like
Yeah,
We-
sure it is.
no, but like
Sure.
no,
We're talking though.
Yeah, for like weather.
yeah,
weather
like
spans,
like
yeah.
I guess. I mean, that's maybe what like 10 miles.
because because if I go 30 minutes east, well, I'm out on the coast, right? So if I go 30
Mhm.
minutes east, like we'll get fucking like a lot of rain for California, and the east
Mhm.
will get nothing. Like 30 minutes east will get nothing, you know.
Mm.
And there's a
Yeah.
lot more like when you're by me, it's like there's a ton of low hanging clouds, and then you go like 15 minutes east, not even 30 minutes, 15, and
Mhm.
it's like sunny and bright and stuff, and you can like see the low marine layer. That's like the funny thing is like when you come to San Diego, and I was telling you this, right? When you come to San Diego, people's like, "Oh, it's gonna be bright and shiny," and usually it's like cloudy as shit because it's like that the just like the air pressure and the humidity and the temperature change of the air coming in just makes
Mhm.
all these low hanging clouds. So
Really?
yeah, that's what I was telling you, Scott, when you came out that you got it like really good. Like we just missed it. Like right after you guys left, clouds. Walla went back to rain. Like it was just like yeah.
Is it really? So is San Diego more cloudy than it is sunny?
Mhm.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
not moving there.
Yeah, I mean, like it's kind of like this. Like you can just kind of see like this low marine layer.
Dude,
Uh,
I would just want sunshine.
Mm.
Sunshine.
It's I would say it's more sunny in like Orange County, but it's like way hotter there. Like
Mm.
10, 15 degrees hotter. Like, ugh. In the summer, I go up to my mom's and it's like, bro, it's like 9. It's like I go from like 75 to like 90. It's like, "Ugh, get me out.
Well, sounds good to me.
90?
I love the heat.
No.
Berg would die, dude.
I'd die. I'd fall over.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like
But
going down to South
it's
Carolina.
90 dry heat. It's not humidity, right?
Yeah, dry heat's so much better.
It's not a humid heat, right?
Yeah, it's not too humid now.
See, imagine being like, Iowa summers when it gets 90, it'll be like 80 plus humidity. So you're sweating just like
Yeah.
It's like
standing
now.
outside,
Yeah.
you know?
That's how it is here.
Mhm. So
So
Down south, it's terrible where my parents live. So I'm like halfway through the summer, I'm like, okay, I'm going, I'm leaving, I'm going back up north.
I
yeah.
No. Oh, do you guys like my Santa? I was trying to get one more use out of my Santa shirt.
About time to hang her up.
I got.
Oh, that's supposed to be a beard,
No. It's
or what is it?
like that.
Oh.
Yeah. So we did like a pub crawl.
Sorry, I just thought of a stupid movie reference.
We did.
Anyways,
Well, go ahead. Go ahead. Say for the class.
you know, Step Brothers.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh no!
nice
no,
my chest stroke.
goes down to my
Or
chest
what does he
pubes
say?
go down to
My
my ball chest pubes go down to my ball fro.
ball fro.
Yeah, I got my chest pubes go down to my ball fro.
Like, was it?
Dude,
Oh
I was
my
at-
god!
I was
I've had
at-
the old bowl. Now I want the or something. The old.
She had the old bull. Now she wants the young buck.
Yeah, or so, I don't remember what he said. Something like that.
And what's his name? What was that guy? What was the name of the character?
The who
it's-
the
Hold on. The name in the
actual
movie.
actor, or
It was. Oh, holy shit! Where is he? Dale.
his
Yeah, his dad's
Dale
like, he's like, shut the
Dale-
fuck up, Dale. You know, just
Yeah.
like the old.
Dude, those
Yeah.
two parents like played it such a great role in that
They did.
film.
They
They were awesome. Wait, Rotten Tomatoes only gave it 54%. Get the fuck out of here.
That's just Rotten Tomatoes. I like when I see a movie get bad reviews because I'm like, now I gotta see it. You know, I'm like, because I don't really watch trailers. You know, do you guys watch trailers?
Of course.
Yes.
No, it ruins it
You're
for
a
me.
weirdo.
I want to
that.
know what I'm watching.
Especially comedies. I just like if I see the actor and I'm like, I got enough. Like I'm good.
Yeah, what about
You're weird.
Monster Hunter?
Oh, do you want to see? Oh, yeah, 54%.
So, yeah.
Monster Hunter.
I bet it got like 20.
Movie. 44. It's only 10%
No
worse.
way. Dude,
All
I
right.
gave that like a fucking 2 out of 10. That
All
movie
right.
was fucking ass.
I was playing Monster Hunter. I was like, oh my god, there's a Monster Hunter movie. And I was like, Scott, we gotta watch this movie together. And we watched Monster Hunter. It was so bad. What was it? T.I. left the movie within like 5 minutes.
Megan
Jesus.
Good was in it.
Really?
Dude, I
Maybe we
had a
should
crush
watch it
on
again.
Megan. I had a crush on Megan Good.
It's so like look at these. Okay,
Stomp the Yard.
look at all the art. It looks so good. But then like
but in the
half the
movie, you barely
movie-
see any.
yeah,
you don't see
half
anything.
the movie they're in a desert. It's very low budget. They're like, let's just go to the middle of a desert and shoot this movie. Like
Yeah, Megan Good was so hot in Stomp the Yard, dude.
dude, Tony Yaw is so cool. I'm glad Tony Yaw was in there. That's really cool.
God, that movie sucked though.
Yeah, it was really bad. It looked so good in the stuff, and then like they got you. The trailer was the movie.
Yeah. Do,
Like,
do you guys have a movie that it's like so bad that it's good? Like, do you have
Was it-
movies that you
wait,
can
there's
think
a
of like
second one
that?
coming out.
We're not watching it. You can eat. You can fuck off. Okay.
Eat my ass.
Yeah. I restrained myself. I was like, yeah, right.
Yeehaw,
like-
here I go, baby. I'm booking my ticket right now.
Bro, like that movie was fucking bad.
Yeah.
No, anyways, a movie that's so bad that it's good.
I don't
Um,
know.
I definitely have one.
I'm not a
Isn't
big
it like
movie
all the
guy in
Will
general.
Ferrell movies? Like
Those are. Oh, I mean, yeah. I guess you could make the argument those are bad. but
my
they're
ex
good.
coworker, this girl I used to work with, she swore by Blades of Glory.
I actually never saw Blades of Glory,
Blades of Glory.
but I know a lot of people enjoyed it.
70%. Wow. Rotten
Yeah.
Tomato give it a. Oh, it's probably terrible.
Mine
probably
is
bad. It's probably
Samurai Cop.
Oh yeah, I think you've told us about this many times. you
Samurai
bro.
Cop.
Oh my god, bro. This looks
Bro,
really bad.
Look up the like clip.
It got a better rating
of-
than Monster Hunter.
Look up the clip. There's like a clip where he asks him about like a katana, like Samurai Cop katana sword or something.
What does
Yeah,
katana
what
mean?
does there's a clip.
Oh wait, I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear
What
it.
does katana mean?
It means Japanese sword.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
He made,
little
so
bit, a
basically
little
the
bit.
clip is he's like he has a katana. And he's like, what's a katana? And he's like, it means Japanese sword.
They call him Japanese.
Are you Fujiyama?
It's a very
What
like
does katana
80s
mean?
campy style,
Japanese
you know,
sword.
like cop movie, but it has nothing to do with Asian Japanese culture. They just put some Asians in there and said samurai
Really?
cop. Yeah,
That's
no
funny.
sword fighting, no nothing. They shoot each other, you know.
What does he goes? The comment is, what does katana mean? It means Japanese sword. What does ramen mean? It means
Oh, that's
Japanese.
John C. Donahue.
Yeah. Who's this
Do
guy?
you guys know John C. Donahue?
No.
No.
Wait, he's
We're
a
going on to a
legend.
deep dive here. What's going on?
Dude, look up his Evanescence one.
Evanescence.
Yeah.
Wait, he does like covers. Is
So he
good?
does covers, and he just got really popular. Let's be real, he's not the most talented,
Find the lowest
but he's
priced
entertaining,
health plans
and he
at
just
Go
kept-
away!
California.com.
Ah!
Get a quote.
Fucking chibi.
So like this is like
this
his
is what my phone
early,
sees.
early
This
shit.
is what my phone sees on my phone.
This is like his early stuff.
Have you ever accidentally taken a picture?
Yes.
It's so bad. I'm like, oh my god, I look like that.
Oh god, get that out. Delete
But-
that. I can't delete that fast enough.
But he would just do these like little like clips of him, and he would always shoot it from this angle. And people like, you know, because he has like a neck beard, but it just became like a meme in a thing, and he became
This is good
viral.
angle.
Very deep.
Yeah, the needle drop, dude. That's Fantano. The
What are
needle
these
drop is a
2, 3.
so the needle drop is a
Hi,
huge
everyone. Brad, any
YouTube
green?
personality that reviews music,
Yeah.
all kinds of music.
Really?
I actually do enjoy his reviews.
Oh
I don't
my-
always agree with it, but it's just like
This
He's
isn't
not like-
Link's type of content though.
he's just a guy that reviews music.
Bro, he's got so many views.
Oh yeah, dude,
Yeah,
he's
he's
super
he's
popular.
huge. So you do you know
We
that?
should
Do
do
you
our
know the
thumbnails
meme?
like this.
Do you know the meme? Hold on. Do you remember the oh my god, the famous clip where it's like he's like, "Damn, boy.
Damn, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
He-
yeah,
but he
yeah,
know
said-
that-
he goes, damn, boy, you thick.
Yeah.
Something like-
He's like,
yeah.
"Woo!" That's him.
Oh, really?
He's the originator of it. Yeah. Yeah. Damn, boy, she thick. Yeah.
That's him.
Mhm.
The more you know.
The more you know.
YouTube pop culture.
That's true. Thanks, Scotty.
Yeah.
With Scotty.
Pop culture with Scott.
Anyways, yeah. He does
Anyways,
cool reviews though. Yeah.
what I wanted to say
Yeah. Anyways,
was
yeah,
that
same.
on my pub 20 minutes ago is that my pub crawl. Someone asked me if I was a furry.
Oh my
They
god.
they're like, "Are you a furry?"
That's such a
That's
such a
so
s-
bad.
that's such a San Diego thing to say.
And I was like, "Look, no hate, not a furry." Just like I thought
They
you.
were-
Like,
they
I
were-
thought
that is nothing.
Was a girl
he, he was. It
girl
was a
that
dude.
had-
It was a dude. It was a dude. And
He was hoping you said yes that I
Yeah,
am
he
a
was.
furry.
He was. Oh yeah. He was. He was openly
was
gay.
fishing. He was
yeah,
fishing.
yeah, for sure.
He was like
But
throwing out, you know, casting reel and seeing what
he's
he
like, "Are you
would
a
buy.
furry Santa?" And I was like, "No, just a
He said,
regular."
he said it that way with
Yeah,
that
yeah,
like
yeah,
yeah, he so wanted
He
you to
was
say
flirting.
yes.
He was-
He wanted to play with him.
We were like,
Did you buy
it
him a
was-
drink?
No,
Say good guess.
no. Nice gentleman. Nice
Yeah.
gentleman. We were.
No,
we-
what
it
if
was-
Link,
it
what
was-
if Link was like, what if Link was just like, no, I'm not, but if you give me a few shots, you know, I
I mean, you know, free drink is a free drink. You know, times are hard right now. Inflation, that's very expensive. You know, I'm not gonna fucking turn that down. Drinking a
Anyways.
conversation. All right, you know. No, he was part of like we were doing. He fucks.
This is funny.
We were doing like a pub crawl, and they were part of like the birthday party that we were with. Like he was a friend of a
Mm.
friend or whatever.
Mm.
So, but it was funny because I had not even thought about that, and that was the first. I was like, "Oh man, I'm Santa," you know, and like you know, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
you just instantly went there.
and he
Boom.
go, and, he,
I
and right when he walks
mean-
in, he's like, "A furry," and I'm like, "That's I." Fuck, now I see it. I can't unsee it. Like I didn't think about that at all.
But if you look at it, because you see the Santa belt. Like it's very clearly a Santa shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. And I had like red pants on, but I guess
the more I look
Were
at
you
it,
wearing
the
the
more I
hat
see
though?
it.
I tried. I got a big ass dolo, so it was like, it looked
Just your
like a.
excuses.
He wasn't committed to the bit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We did walk by. We were walking on the street, and someone did go, "I like your outfits," and I was like, "Fuck you, let's go."
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool though. Pub crawl like that. It sounds like fun.
Yeah. So,
Just like go and just get like a drink or two at each bar, basically.
so the first bar we went to, we were there for quite a long time, like maybe an hour, hour and a half, and they had food, and we were there long enough where I'm
Mm.
like, I think I'm just gonna get food, and then so we
Mhm,
got
mhm.
food, and then the food was bomb, and then we went like 2-3 bars over, and that place was packed, and they had karaoke, and it was like an hour-long wait. So
Mhm.
I was like, no, thank you.
Nice.
So we went and hung out in the back and got got a drink, and then me and the lady left, and we just
Yeah.
walked home. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool because I wouldn't say where she lives like is close to the bars, but we were like, let's just walk for like 30 minutes. So we just like walked for 30 minutes to like the bar section and stuff like that, and it was kind of cool. Like you couldn't do that with me. Like you walk 30 minutes and you're at the grocery store, right? It's like cool. You debit.
Mhm.
There's nothing else around, so
It's
that's what
just
I
weird.
like. Yeah, that's like that was like going back to like being in like Japan and even like where I stayed in Australia and Korea. It's like it's nice to like get out of your hotel or Airbnb and then you're like there and you're like, I'm gonna grab a coffee and then I'm gonna grab food and then I'm just gonna hop in the subway and go somewhere. Like that is really
Yeah.
fun. That's super fun.
It's just a different type of way of exploring, you could say, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we're coming close on the time here, so I guess we'll wrap it up. I mean, geez, I didn't realize how time flew there.
Yeah, it's kind of
So
crazy.
Yeah, we talk about stupid shit every day. You know?
It's just
Anyways,
natural.
Yeah.
anyways, everybody, thanks for watching our podcast. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I think I'm supposed to do it in the middle or the beginning, but we did it at the end. So yeah, wherever the buttons are, go and click. Woo, there you go. There's the dancing. Get it.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
yeah. Anyways, all right. We'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. Bye.
Bye, guys and gals.